Okay, here's the video blog for my apartment patio 4x6 garden plus containers of various sizes and sorts and asunder. This used to be a big seed starter of mesclun lettuce, various lettuce and sprouts. I transferred some of these into the ground, and I put 4 of those big seed clusters in this pot and 2 of them in this pot. They're very leggy because of the spotty sun that I'm still getting right now. The sun actually right there is being reflected off windows from that apartment right over there, which this iPhone camera can't comprehend, so sorry about that. But anyway, we'll get to that in a second. Those are the strawberries that I said I was going to leave in here. They have way more leaves, but the same amount of fruit, and the fruit is not doing anything. The fruit that was on there when I bought it, it's got some color to it, but it's not, they're not getting any bigger. So I don't know what to do about that. They're not doing any better than the ones that I have out in full sun all day. So I have a feeling it's either they don't like the soil that I've put them in, which is this Stay Green garden soil plus fertilizer, flower and vegetable. Plus I've got ready soil, which is planting soil and worm castings. And this stuff is great. This stuff is awesome. I don't know if you can get it across the country, but here in Texas, I got it out in Katy at the Tractor Supply store. And then this is just black mulch. Nothing special about this. So that's pretty much my my soil that I've been planting all this stuff in all my containers, except for the citrus. And I did a couple of different things with the citrus. I've talked about that online in the videos before. So okay, again, these are either cantaloupe or watermelon, and I can't remember which, and it doesn't matter because I'm only going to keep those 2 biggest ones, most likely. These are some of the seeds that I took from those seed pods, as well as these. They're moved out of, they're sitting here right now because I just got through watering them, but I am going to put them out where they can get some sun. These are 2 new tomato varieties that I got at an heirloom place, and I'm kind of wondering what these are going to do. They're called Sun Sugar hybrid tomatoes, and I got 2 of them. They're supposed to be a yellow and orange tomato, and I'm interested to see what they're going to do. This is the one that I showed you last week, and it's gotten at least 4 inches taller in a week's time. And I went ahead and put diatomaceous earth all over everything again. The volunteer pepper plant that I had kind of in the middle of all that over there towards those containers, but in the dirt, every leaf was eaten down to the nub last night. and I came out here twice in the middle of the night, and I could not catch whatever was doing it. I have a feeling that it's either pill bugs, because I have had hundreds and hundreds of them in the past. I'm trying not to do anything chemical out here. I have sprayed an organic all-around spray out here a couple of days ago, but it's got to be some kind of nighttime beetle. So we'll see if that takes care of it. This is my pomegranate, and it just continues to get bigger and do great. I doubt it's going to put any fruit on this year. It is a fairly small tree, but we'll see. The Buckets O tomatoes are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think you can tell by the shape of the leaves, this is two different varieties. One is golden russet, and the other one is a red variety, and I can't remember the name of it now, but it's the kind that you see in the store. One of my eggplants that's doing really great, and again, these are either peas or Italian pole beans, and they look like beans to me. They don't look like peas. I planted them. They stayed in here probably 3 weeks and didn't do anything, and then all of a sudden they popped up. So I'm probably going to keep this one, but I don't know. I may just let them go. It's already past time for them to be up and doing stuff, so the heat may get them in the end anyway. It got up to almost 90 one day last week here in Houston. I moved one of my fig plants because the other one that had a fig on it, somebody broke it off and ate it. And I moved my basil next to that Swiss chard that I raised from a seed. And there are the seed pods that I planted directly into my little patch of dirt here. The lettuce plants that I did not think I could grow. One of my pepper plants in a container. And right there in the center of the frame is that volunteer pepper that came up, and whatever it was, just literally ate the leaves right off of them. Here is my patio tomato, and it's cool. I'm getting some light bouncing off my window there, so I'm getting some backlight. The sun is actually on the other side of this building, and it's it's bouncing off the window behind me onto my window and down onto these tomatoes. So it's funny. Lemon basil is doing okay. It kind of comes and goes. I'm not really sure what to think of it. Got a couple of things over here I'll show you in a minute. My almond tree, very healthy, with no fruit on it anywhere. No almonds anywhere. Another eggplant, which is doing very well. And again, I don't know why I'm raising eggplant. I don't like it, but you know, whatever. One of my pepper plants, I think this one's the jalapeno. Excuse me. This is the famous fig tree that someone broke off my one and only fig, and I thought I was gonna shoot somebody. I was so angry about that. But c'est la vie. If they were that hungry that they had to steal my one and only fig, well, I guess that's okay. Here is my apple tree, 3-in-1 apple tree. This is the Anna. I'll show you that. This is Dave Wilson Nursery, by the way. This is the Anna, and it has fruit all over it, which is great. Very happy. I have already found a couple of worms. They're not getting into the fruit that I can tell. They're actually getting in the leaves, and they curl the leaf up over the top of them, and they kind of seal themselves into the leaf. And look at that right there. Can everybody see that? Maybe. Right there. That's what was on a couple of other leaves. These little green with black stripes across the back, little worms. And I just knocked that one off. I should have killed it, and I didn't. Oh wait, it's right there. Sorry, don't look if you don't like squeamish stuff. So sorry, dude. So if somebody can tell me what those are, dang it. See another one. And they're not eating, they don't look like they're eating the fruit. They look like they're just eating the leaves. But I'm not real happy with that. And now I'm seeing them everywhere. Now that I know what I'm looking for. Not good. So I guess I've either got a moth. Oh, look at that. Can everybody see that? That's probably what I'm dealing with right there, whatever that is. If somebody knows, let me know, and I'll get the correct kind of spray or whatever. I'm just going to mash these up against there and knock them all off, or squash them against that leaf. Okay. Sorry. It's not what I wanted to do with this video, but I guess since I'm here, I might as well do something halfway constructive other than just talk about myself. So this was the Anna. This is the Dorset, and the Dorset came out about the same time, and it's actually got a couple of really nice fruit on it already. This one, and then it has several up here at the top that look like they're all going to make. And then a new friend of mine on YouTube, and I'm not gonna get the name right, so please forgive me. I'm not even gonna try. I'll embarrass myself and you. A new friend of mine on YouTube that has given me some advice about my tree here. This is the famous Fuji. There is nothing on this entire branch except until you get out here to the very end. There was no flowering at all on this, and this happened at least 3 or 4 weeks after these two flowered. There's no flower on this at all, and this is the only bud that's come out. Now I'm assuming that some more of this is going to come out here in the next few weeks, but that's it. This is my Methily plum tree, and it is fixing to bud out. And this right here happened about a week ago, I think, maybe 10 days ago. I was actually videotaping, and I was saying that the only thing that was coming out were these water shoots down here at the bottom. And then I looked up and saw one little bud that had come out either that day or the day before, and I didn't see it. And then now I'm starting to see buds that are swelling here at the end that are fixing to open up. And I went to another nursery today and saw several other of the same type of plum trees, and they were already in had full foliage. So this one's quite a ways behind. Okay, this is my Sun Gold heirloom tomato, and it was starting to get some type of blight on it, and you can see it on this leaf here. It's only in the top of the leaf. There's nothing in the back. Hope everybody can see that. There's nothing on the back, and there's nothing that I can physically touch or rub on the leaf. It's all inside the leaf itself. So I'm not sure if it's actually blight, but I treated it and all my other tomatoes over here with a organic fungicide, which had some stuff in it that I can't pronounce, and it also had baking soda, and I know that changes the pH on the leaf of the plant and makes the kind of sucker, makes the fungus not grow properly. Actually, I think it makes it swell up and blow up because it changes the pH.